I think the world is gonna know your name. I think right now they're gonna know your name because you are going right.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 most successful America's Got Talent contestants.
Are you nervous, Howie?
Well, yeah.
Don't be nervous. It's just the life of my only friend and sole source of income completely in your hands.
For this list, we're looking at AGT contestants with the most successful careers. These do not have to be winners, as long as they've competed on the show. Do you follow any of these celebrities' careers? Let us know in the comments below. Number 20, Shin Lim. A ton of magicians make their way onto America's Got Talent, but few have impressed like Shin Lim. Lim first competed on season 13 and won over runners-up Zucchero and Brian King Joseph.
America has voted for Shin Lim! Shin Lim, the sexiest magician on the planet!
He returned for the champions and once again emerged victorious, this time beating ventriloquist Darcy Lynn. His stellar run on the show has allowed his magic to reach a mainstream audience, and he's appeared on a wide variety of talk shows. He also got a gig working in Las Vegas, which is pretty much the dream for every professional magician. As of 2023, Lim is headlining Limitless at the Mirage.
It's kind of every magician's dream to have a headlining show in Vegas.
Number 19, Drew Lynch. Working as a stand-up comedian, Drew Lynch came to the public's attention in the 10th season of America's Got Talent. After getting the golden buzzer from Howie Mandel, Lynch finished in second behind winner Paul Zerdin.
Paul Zerdin!
He's now quite a popular figure online and runs a successful YouTube account with over 2.4 million subscribers. His most popular videos have millions of views, including Man Tries to Roast My Stutter and Fails, which has over 380,000 likes.
I stutter, that's a thing that I have. Surprise. Maybe it's because I'm terrible. That's true.
Lynch has also released various comedy specials since his time on AGT, including 2021's Concussed and 2023's And These Are Jokes.
I love it here. San Jose is beautiful. San Jose is so beautiful, I've noticed a lot of people, they just live outside.
Number 18, Sophie Dossie. Another Golden Buzzer recipient, Sophie Dossie wowed the judges with her mind-blowing acts of contortion. She became a finalist on the show's 11th season and later competed alongside Shin Lim in the Champions. Dossie now runs an eponymous YouTube channel and has enjoyed incredible success through the platform. As of 2023, her channel has over 8.7 million subscribers, and her videos have combined more than 1.5 billion views. She's also collaborated with other high-profile celebrities, including Ellen DeGeneres, Miranda Sings, and Sean Johnson. In August of 2022, Dossie tried her hand at music and released her first single, Bunny.
I hope you die, Bunny. I won't cry, Bunny. Why did you run from me?
Number 17, Kevin Skinner. Hailing from Kentucky, Kevin Skinner is a country music artist who found mainstream success while appearing on the 4th season of America's Got Talent.
As if tomorrow never comes.
He emerged victorious over Barbara Padilla and Recycled Percussion, winning with a rendition of Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Skinner ventured into music full-time after his win, earning a show in Vegas and releasing his debut album Long Ride.
'Cause I can't make it through one lonely night without you.
A live album followed in 2011, titled Kevin Skinner Live and Unplugged. The country star has since been keeping a lower profile, but hopefully he re-emerges into the limelight once again. Number 16, Sal Valentinetti. Jazz singer Sal Valentinetti competed in the show's 11th season and became a grand finalist.
Win, lose, or draw, I'll remember this night for the rest of my life. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, America.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to secure a podium finish, losing to the likes of John Dorenbos, the Clairvoyants, and winner Grace VanderWaal. But no matter, the show brought him recognition and allowed his career to flourish.
Could that, should that, would that be Mac the Knife?
Valentinetti has released a number of albums since appearing on the show, including an EP called The Voice, a Christmas record, and the 2021 album Little Valentine. He also continues to tour on a regular basis, so be sure to be on the lookout. Number 15, Sam Wills. Also competing on season 11 was Sam Wills, better known as the boy with tape on his face. A very famous prop comic, Wills became a finalist and appeared in that year's YouTube Rewind. It signified the incredible popularity that he enjoyed within internet culture, a popularity that has endured to this day. Wills is still doing his thing, and in 2020 he appeared on the French talent show La France a un incroyable talent, La bataille du jury. He's also highly decorated with numerous prestigious awards, including the International Achievement Award from the Variety Artists Club of New Zealand. Today, Wills can be found performing at Harrah's Las Vegas Hotel and Casino under the name Tapeface.
It's this beautiful little room based in Harrah's, and we've just been dressing it for the past week, madly putting, I think we've stretched in over 70 rolls of gaffer tape in decoration alone. So it's amazing how quickly you can dress a room with gaffer tape.
Number 14, Piff the Magic Dragon. It's hard to forget a man like Piff the Magic Dragon, considering he's dressed like, well, a dragon.
What are you going to do for us today, Piff?
I'm a magic dragon mill. I'm going to do some magic. A little bit of magic.
And why America's Got Talent?
It was either this or Game of Thrones.
Of course, that particular gimmick isn't the main draw. It's the incredible magic that he performs and the seamless way that he integrates it with comedy and performative art. Piff's real name is John Vanderput, and he lectured at the Magic Circle before starring in the 10th season of America's Got Talent.
Howard, what card did you think of?
I thought of the Ace of Clubs.
The Ace of Clubs. Here we go.
Oh.
Vanderput is a very hard worker and followed up his TV appearance by touring his act around the world. He also landed a residency at Flamingo Las Vegas, where he performs nightly. In 2022, Piff released a new special titled Reptile Dysfunction. Number 13, Olate Dogs. Composed of father-son duo Richard and Nicholas Olate, Olate Dogs had great success with their trick act before winning America's Got Talent, even performing with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus.
So we had originally been performing in circus for many years, and going on America's Got Talent, I often say, was kind of, it was just really fun for us, you know what I mean? Because we didn't go into it like, okay, if we don't win, then, you know, our careers are over. We had already been, you know, performing for a while, so it was something that we could really just take in.
But it was AGT that brought them world renown, and it opened up new possibilities in their performances and careers. They headlined a show at the Palazzo, performed at NBA halftime shows, did a TV special about dogs with Jane Lynch and Hilary Swank, and even released a Christmas album. They've toured the world, proving that watching dogs do funny tricks will always be in demand. Number 12, Paul Zerdin. Hailing from London, England, Paul Zerdin had a love for puppets since he was a young boy. After performing poorly in school, Zerdin decided to embark on a career in the magic and ventriloquist business.
You're making me look stupid.
Yeah, like you need help.
Don't ruin our chances of winning this.
Yeah, right. Like a dummy could ever win this show.
It may have been a huge risk, but it paid off handsomely. Zerdin won the 10th season of America's Got Talent and earned a show in Las Vegas, which ran for 4 months at Planet Hollywood. Zerdin traded Vegas for his home country and has since found regular work at the London Palladium on the West End. He starred in a number of productions, including Snow White, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and 2022's Jack and the Beanstalk.
Going back to the Palladium each year is just the best thing because it's almost like a family. Yeah. So we've got Nigel, Julian, Gary, and me.
Number 11, John Dornbos. Magic and football don't really go hand in hand, but don't tell John Dornbos. Dornbos was a professional football player known for his long stint with the Philadelphia Eagles. He's a 2-time Pro Bowl attendee and won an honorary Super Bowl ring in 2018 when the Eagles defeated the Patriots.
Some people can argue that I wasn't a part of the team. But I got to experience what it feels like to win a Super Bowl. And for me, that was the next best thing I had, and I took it.
Doornbos didn't play in the game, as he was forced into retirement shortly before owing to an aortic aneurysm. Doornbos also works as a magician and competed on the 11th season of AGT, finishing 3rd.
So sorry, but let's keep it going for him. We know he was amazing. As a matter of fact, John, let's take and look back at your time on America's Got Talent.
Finding great success in both football and magic, not to mention working as a motivational speaker and starting a business in Buffalo. Doornbos is undoubtedly one of the most successful contestants in the show's history. Number 10, the Texas Tenors.
Your touch, are you still mine?
The Texas Tenors are a classical crossover group who placed 4th in the 4th season of America's Got Talent. They've subsequently released 5 studio and 3 live albums, including a collection of Broadway and American classics, which reached number 1 on the Billboard Classical chart.
I mean, we've been touring full-time for almost 10 years.
Wow.
And we actually debuted 2 albums at number 1 on the Billboard Classical charts.
We've been able to provide for our families, which we were struggling with before, and coming back here is just fantastic.
But perhaps their biggest success came in 2013 when they self-produced a PBS special with the Phoenix Symphony called You Should Dream.
You should dream. Let the voice inside you sing. You should dream. And let your wishes take wing.
The special saw the group performing with the orchestra and receiving critical praise, including 3 Emmys. From Houston to AGT to the Emmys, the Texas Tenors are a true success story.
And once I had a girl on a rocket top, half bear, the other half cat. She's wild as a making, but sweet as soda pop. I still dream about that.
Number 9, Michael Grimm.
See, I never knew the art of making love, for my heart aches with love for you.
Some say that musicians shouldn't be allowed on America's Got Talent due to the abundance of music-themed reality shows. But with people like Michael Grimm, we can't complain too much. Despite performing in Vegas for years prior to auditioning for AGT, Grimm never received any attention or acclaim. That all changed when he won the 5th season with a soaring rendition of When a Man Loves a Woman.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind nothing else. He trade the world for the good thing is found.
Since winning the show, Grimm married, performed at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and released 3 studio albums, including a self-titled disc that reached number 13 on the Billboard 200.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you, baby.
Number 8, Jabbawockeez. The Jabbawockeez are a hip-hop freestyle dance crew that appeared very briefly in Season 2. While their audition impressed the judges, they were cut after the Vegas round, ensuring that they would disappear from the spotlight forever. Except they didn't, and instead went on to win America's Best Dance Crew the following year. After appearing on various reality and talk shows, the Jabbawockeez headlined their own Vegas production titled Muse I See, making them the first dance team to headline a Vegas show. They've since headlined 2 more performances, Prism and Dreams, at the Luxor and MGM Grand respectively. Number 7, Grace VanderWaal.
I now know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game, so you say.
Grace VanderWaal became a national sensation due to her ukulele skills and her distinctive voice. And while her Golden Buzzer audition quickly went viral, that was just the beginning. She went on to win the competition and released her debut studio album called Just the Beginning in 2017. After touring the album, she served as the opening act for Imagine Dragons during the summer leg of their Evolve World Tour. In the 2020s, Grace pursued acting, appearing as Stargirl Caraway in Disney's Stargirl and its sequel.
I'm new to California. I usually sing with a ukulele, but here's to trying new things.
Number 6. Matt Franco. Franco was an unstoppable tour de force throughout season 9, and he eventually became the first magician to win the competition.
The winner of the $1 million and the star of the headline show in Las Vegas is Matt Franco! Wow!
His life essentially changed overnight. Just 1 year later, he was headlining his own show in Vegas titled Magic Reinvented Nightly, which was heralded as the best magic show in the city. The Link Hotel and Casino has since renamed their theater after Franco, and his shows are still selling exceptionally well. It's insanely difficult to make magic your full-time job, and it's even harder to stand out in the magic sphere of Vegas. Somehow, Matt has accomplished it.
There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Almost.
Woo!
What?
All better, all good. Yeah. Why don't you...
Oh my God.
That is awesome. I was a little worried.
Number 5. Melissa Villaseñor. Melissa Villaseñor is an impressionist and comedian who got started in LA before appearing at Montreal's Just for Laughs festival in 2010.
This is Barbara Walters, and today on my show, I have award-winning actress Natalie Portman. Natalie, I hear you're having a baby.
Just 1 year later, she appeared in AGT's 6th season and became a semi-finalist, ultimately losing to jazz singer Landau Murphy Jr. Luckily, her act was good enough to attract significant attention, and she landed a gig on Saturday Night Live doing an impression of Sarah Silverman.
Oh my God. We might be electing the first woman president. I feel so much pride from my head to my vagina.
Her comedy and personality went over so well that she was promoted to a repertory player for season 44. Though she left SNL in 2022, Villaseñor continues to perform in both voiceover and acting work today. Now that is pretty darned impressive considering most comedians crash and burn within a couple of performances.
Rock a baby on the mountain top. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
Number 4. Darcy Lynn Farmer. It seems like 3 is Darcy Lynn Farmer's lucky number. She was the 3rd female to win the competition, behind Bianca Ryan and Grace VanderWaal, the 3rd youth behind the same. And wouldn't you know it, she's also the 3rd ventriloquist to win, after Terry Fator and Paul Zerdin.
So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Since winning the show, Farmer has embarked on a year-long tour titled Darcy Lynn and Friends Live, and then hosted Darcy Lynn, My Hometown Christmas on NBC, and announced that she was embarking on a second tour throughout 2019. She's certainly staying busy, and we love to see her so happy and successful.
Well, how about we try to help you meet someone special?
Number 3. Lindsey Stirling. Lindsey Stirling, everyone's favorite violinist, appeared in season 5 to a mixed response. While the judges adored her unique sound, they weren't too thrilled with her dancing and marketability. Piers Morgan even told Lindsey that she wasn't good enough to mix playing and dancing. Of course, Lindsey ignored the critique and stayed true to herself and her distinctive form of art. Her blending of music and dance is now highly praised, and she's one of YouTube's most popular musicians, with over 13.6 million subscribers and more than 2 billion views. After she co-headlined the Synthesis Tour with Evanescence, she headlined a number of her own tours, proving that her reach stretches far beyond the confines of YouTube. Number 2. Jackie Evancho. Jackie Evancho proves that you do not need to finish first to be successful. Despite strong reviews, Jackie lost season 5 to Michael Grimm, but she went on to a more prosperous musical career.
So open your eyes and see the way our horizons meet.
Her debut EP, Oh Holy Night, was a record-breaking album. It debuted at number 2 and made Jackie both the youngest solo artist to debut in the top 10 and the youngest solo artist to go platinum.
This album is the most authentically me album to date.
She sustained the hot streak with Dream With Me, an album that made her the youngest artist to debut in the UK top 5. And to top it off, her album Two Hearts became her 7th consecutive number 1 on the Billboard Classical chart. While the late 2010s brought about some personal struggles, Evancho was able to return to performing in the 2020s with an appearance on The Masked Singer. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Terry Fator.
The voice of entertainment, Terry Fator. Welcome to the show.
It's so good to be here. Terry Fator is a fascinating success story. He was the lead singer of an unsigned band in the late 80s. And after realizing he could combine singing with ventriloquism, he pursued that, with little success.
People come up and say, "Do you sing too?"
You know, sunshine, she's gone. She's always gone too long.
In fact, there was a time when he only sold 1 ticket in a 1,000-seat venue. It was this defeat that truly discouraged him. But after receiving motivation from his family, Fator auditioned for AGT. It truly changed his life. In 2008, he signed a 5-year, $100 million contract with the Mirage, who quickly renamed a theater after Terry.
All right, he's got the #1 show on the Vegas Strip, and he has for many, many years. Our good friend Terry Fator is here, and I see you brought, this is a new friend you've got here.
And in 2013, he celebrated his 1,000th show in Vegas. While his Mirage residency ended in 2020, the highly paid Fator continues to perform in New York and support various charities. He's come a long way, and we've all enjoyed watching the ride.
And now I've had a 7-year residency at the Mirage, and we've just signed for another 5 years, so we're going to go another 5. Okay. So very excited about that.
Yeah, it's all because of the turtle.
I agree. Yes, that's why we keep getting signed, because of you.
Thank you.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.